The validation you crave is actually in the action you're not taking. Why do I say that? I'm gonna be really vulnerable here with you guys now, so bear with me. I broke up my relationship 5 years ago. I didn't actually suffer about the breakup by itself. It was a 7 years relationship. It simply made sense to not continue. It was a little bit turbulent in the end. But ever since, I always felt this craving for being validated by other women. I kept going after this validation through improving my looks, improving my finance, improving my body shape. But for the past 5 years, nothing was happening. I was madly insane for this type of validation, which affects, I believe, a lot of men. The more I tried to improve, the more I noticed that I was actually doing what? I was performing. Like, I was performing so bad that everyone around me could notice. I believe even the girls that was somehow interested in me got scared because they noticed this heavy energy that I was coming towards them, and I ended up scaring them away. And this only made the validation worse because then I kept thinking, oh, no one likes me, I'm not desirable, blah blah blah. And that was a total lie because I could see in other women stares and glances at me. And even my female friends, they always go like, Gabriel, your body is definitely a little bit above average. You work out every day, you have nice bodies, you know how to talk, you speak two languages, look the companies you have worked for, you are truly smart. There might be something happening. And what was happening was simply this craving, this need of validation. But the worst part is I knew how to get it, and I knew where to find it. I was simply not taking the action needed for it. And what do I mean by that? Whenever I went to clubs and parties, I noticed stares in my direction because, like I told you, I improved my fitness and my wardrobe like crazy. It felt like I had a fashion degree from all the search that I did online, and I improved so much out of this need for validation that I somehow became a really well-dressed man, way above average, because a lot of men does not care about fashion and such. Back to the main point. When I was in the clubs or parties, I noticed those look. And my girlfriends, they were noticing as well. They were like, look everyone, look at Gabriel. Like, you see, the girls are somehow interested in you, Gabriel. But I was afraid. I was scared to approach them because I was scared of rejection. And this lasted for 5 years. 5 years doing that. Until up to the moment where I was in a birthday party of a friend of mine. It was a club, and I was coming from another party, so I was a little bit drunk and a little bit more courageous. And I met this one girl in the line to get a drink. We started chatting, and the funny thing is, she actually thought I was gay. She was like, "Oh, I am with other friends here. They are really cute. If you are interested, I can introduce you to them and such." But then I looked at her, I was like, "Oh, thank you, but I am actually straight." This girl looked at me top to bottom, and she went like, "Are you sure? Are you really straight?" And I was like, "I am pretty sure that I am straight." And I was like, "Oh, why are you surprised?" And she was like, "Oh my God, I'm even shy now." I don't know if she was already hitting on me, but I don't think so. I believe she really thought that I was gay because a lot of people does. So it's not new for me. I really don't mind. It's actually a compliment because the gay folks, they really dress well. So that's a hell of a compliment for me. And she was like, "Oh, Gabriel, you are dressed so well. You're so polite. I am having like a really good time talking to you. I had no idea you were actually straight." And mind you, she was one of the most gorgeous woman I have ever seen in my life. She was stunning. I'm not really good at flirting, so I had to be obvious. Well, we were almost to the point of saying goodbye to each other, and then I went like, you know what? Are you straight, by the way? And she replied with, yes, I am. Why? And then I simply said, oh, because I found you really attractive, really gorgeous, and I truly wanted to kiss you. And then she started playing a little bit hard to get, like, oh, I don't know, blah, blah, blah. I just went for the kiss and I kissed her. We had a really great time. So it's not to brag or anything. My self esteem was so on the floor that I used to stumble on my self esteem all the time. So low it was. But the moment I heard this word from someone that I found truly attractive, it felt like everything made simply sense. It felt like I was back in the game. Because all those moments, all this time that I was second guessing, it was simply my lack of action. It was my inaction causing my misery. Because I needed this validation. And I don't know how I have seen countless videos about how to stop needing validation, how to feel enough with yourself, and blah blah blah. And all that I actually needed was simply to be validated, because the moment it happened, it was gone. It was simply gone. Like, I was like, relationship, women, it was the subject that was on my head all the time. The moment I had this interaction with these women, it was gone. It was simply gone. It all made sense. All these stares, all the opportunities that I missed because of lack of action. If I had take action 1 year after my breakup, my brain would be so eased out. So what I want you to take from this, maybe you are needing some sort of validation, and this validation will only come from the action that you're not taking. Maybe you just needed to be a little bit more brave, you know? Like, I'm being brave right now. English is not my first language, but I'm trying to improve my communication by recording and posting videos online in English to try and improve and record myself and see where I'm doing wrong and what I need to improve. So all those tiny steps, those baby steps, might be the solution for your crave of validation. So if you're a man, I'm a man, so it's easy for me to talk to you guys. So if you're a man and also in need of this sort of validation, and you're craving like a woman touch, a validation from other women, of course, improving your fitness, improving your fineness, improving your looks will 100% help. Like, you know how to be polite, you know how to approach politely, you will get your validation. You will get the validation you need, and then, only then, you will be able to focus on yourself, on your thing, because I couldn't. I could say to it, no, now I am focusing on myself, blah, blah. It was a lie. I was not being able to focus on myself at all. I was focusing on this need of validation, because everything that I thought I was focusing on myself was all to get better for get validated by women. And I am not ashamed to admit it. Absolutely not. Because now that I somehow overcame this, I managed to overcome this, I want to help other folks that is going through the same, and there's no shame to admit it. Everyone goes through this phase of needing validation from something or someone. I did. It was excruciating. I spent 5 years on it, and the moment that I got it, it was gone. And now I can finally focus on myself. I am finally focusing on myself. I'm creating my YouTube channel. I am recording videos. I'm trying to improve my finances. I'm trying to improve my body even more, and now I'm doing it for myself. And mind you, now if I want to find a partner, I'm 100% gonna be way more attractive to this person, to the one, because I won't be like, oh my god, that is the one. Nope, that's the one. I won't. I will be chill because I don't need it anymore. So take the action. And I mean, I will try to come here at least every week or twice a week, but once a week might be my schedule. And if this resonate with you, like hit the like button, the subscribe button, and I mean, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.